Hey there, hope you're having a good day. Today I've got a guide on some advanced tips that I have learned with the Chaos statue. I'm going to talk about how to sustain your cards, meaning don't run out of them, the ones you need, how to sustain them, and how to level up fast in your Chaos statue. I'm going to talk about what's effective, what's not effective, and I'm going to share some tips I've learned. So let's get into it. So, firstly, let's talk rarity versus partial clears, full clears versus level of the map with regards to XP. Because I'm going to talk about those three factors and how important they are with leveling. Firstly, rarity is huge. Okay, 100. This statue XP efficiency is tied to the rarity, and that is your biggest factor. And what I mean by that is, see, this is a tier 9. If I run a tier 8 instead of a 9, it's still 100% efficiency. It's going to be virtually the same, next to no difference. Okay, the other huge factor is a partial clear versus a full clear. So a partial clear would be clearing up until it lets you spawn the boss, and then you just jump in, kill the boss, and you're done. That's a partial clear. Full clear is you clear, and even once that thing triggers to let you spawn the boss, you ignore it, and you clear until you've completed the whole card, and then you do the boss at the very end. Doing a full clear, gets you roughly double the Chaos XP than doing a partial clear. Now, the reason why you'd want to do full clears is because rare cards, like the name implies, are rare. And so you want to get the most out of them as possible. So that's the second factor in your XP. The third is level. Remember where I said if you ran this tier 9 card versus a tier 8 card and versus a tier 7 card, for me, it's still 100% efficiency. The level changes based on the tier. Level 85 for tier 8, level 86 for tier 9. That has virtually no impact on your XP efficiency farming chaos XP. So just do the ones full clears on your rare cards. Okay? Really, level is only in consideration when you're farming bases, because there are certain thresholds to get certain tier of items, and you want items to be a certain item level to be able to run certain tiers of options. So, when all else fails, full clear before boss, when it's at 100% efficiency. You can run these lower tiers if it's still 100%. On that note, don't clear after you kill the boss. It is useless. Gives you no Chaos XP. If you kill that boss, go back in and keep clearing, you're not getting any Chaos XP out of that. You are, of course, getting other drops, so if you're really short on cards, maybe you'd consider it, but if we're talking efficiency for Chaos XP, don't do it. It's a waste of time. So on that note, don't combine cards unless they give you nothing. And what I mean is, in here with these Chaos cards, Synthesis, the only time you should be combining cards is if they give you absolutely nothing. And I'll probably put some stuff on the screen right now. I did some runs and logged the card drops in those runs. So, and I'll talk about that here in a sec. If you look at this tier 9 card, I get no statue XP, but I still get a character XP bonus. I should run this card if I'm out of rares and magic. I should not combine this and turn it into a magic card. Now, I've got a bunch of these tier 9s. Use your best judgment. But if you're hurting for cards, you should not be combining these. It's a bad idea because of the way cards drop. There's almost no difference, in at least none that I can tell, between running a normal card and a magic card and a rare card and the card drops you get. So as far as sustaining your cards, don't combine cards that are within that are giving you something. So like this tier 8 card, I'm still getting 20% bonus XP from it. I'm not getting any statue XP, but this will give me card drops. Cards drop plus or minus 1 of the tier up to the tier that you can clear. So running a tier 9 card, whether it's normal, magic, rare, I'm going to get tier 8 and tier 9 cards out of this because the card tier limit is 9 right now. A tier 8 card, 7, 8, or 9 within that range. And they can and will drop rares. And that's the key here. You could run, one of these and get 1 or 2 rares out of it. Rare tier 9s. It's completely random. So normal cards can and will give you rare cards. So it's worth not destroying them, keeping them, and running them when you're low on these higher value cards. It is completely random. So, you'll get lucky, you'll be unlucky. Sometimes, rares could give you 0, normals can give you 0, magic can give you 0. It's all random. Full clears is the way to go. Don't ID magic cards. Don't ID these. Not worth it. It's a waste of an ID scroll. They're not so difficult that you need to worry about their fixes. But, and here's my last tip, you should identify your rare and add at least 1 level to it, regardless of whether you're farming for bases or not. Adding this 1 level, so if I go in here and I just put 1 in there, 1 of these darkness energies, so very low cost. If I level this up to 1, like I said, level of it increases the level of the card by 1, the monster level. That doesn't matter as far as XP, but putting just 1 of those in there, making it level 1, will cause additional monsters to spawn on the map. And you've probably seen it if you've leveled them. You'll be mapping and suddenly a huge horde of monsters will spawn and come after you. It's more drops, more chances to get more cards. So definitely worthwhile to level it at least 1. I mean, higher if you can handle it, might as well. But as far as efficiency goes, just drop 1 level in there. Okay? So this has been a guide on advanced statue tips that I've learned. If you have anything you want to add, tips you've learned, please put them in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. And I hope you have a good day.